Hey everybody, I just wrote a new song. I'm going to play it for you first, and then afterwards I'll describe how I wrote it. All right, here it goes. Can I belong where the heart meets the stone? Stuck in my head, barely distinguishing now from then, and it's more than a matter of time. Never ends, being attacked by my thoughts again, quietly losing my mind. In the clear, bringing my thoughts back to the here, the place where I feel alive. Can I belong where the heart meets the stone? Lost again, living the pain of a past event, trapped in the weeds of my mind. Memories luring me into insanity, like a fish on the end of a line. Anywhere, my wandering mind will take me there, but I'm trying to be here and now. Can I belong where the heart meets the stone? Belong where the heart meets the stone. Hands touching ground in the here and the now. Can I belong where my dream meets this song? All right, that's it. Okay, how I wrote it. It started with the, here's my pick. I came across an artist, I can't remember her name, I'm sorry. Maybe I'll link it below when I remember. She was playing a song that had that in it. I forgot how she was playing it, but she was also doing percussions with her mouth and singing and with her hands, a lot of stuff all at once. It was amazing. But she was doing this thing, and it's nothing new. I've heard it before, but somehow it caught my ear. Yeah, it was great. So I thought of doing something like that, and immediately I had the melody. Da, 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 da. All right, that was the start of something. I recorded it and thought, okay, I'll develop it. And yeah, then the next parts, what did I come up with next? Da, 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 da. Yeah. I'm not sure what made me think of that chord progression. I don't know. But for sure, the next part, when I go to the G minor 6, it's also an E half diminished. The week before, I had just watched the movie Lawrence of Arabia. And the theme song, if I can remember the melody, it starts with the D. Ooh, what's the melody? So I think it's something like... something like that. Well, that made me thinking of throwing that in there with something. I had a melody in mind. So it was... I was going to throw some lyrics in there. I couldn't think of anything. Nothing. I mean, I was writing the lyrics and I really wanted to use that melody line and have words, but something made me keep it blank. So I'm just leaving it open. Now playing it solo sounds one way. With the band, the bass and drums, they fill it up. So it's a groovy moment. And then I get back to the verse. Okay. That's the verse and the chorus. Okay, verse, chorus. But then there's that middle 8 part. I go back to the G minor 6. I wanted to work the notes within that, like the same way as Lawrence of Arabia. How did I do it? What did I do again? Oh yeah, it's this. Yeah, so I'm working the chord changes. Then something, I don't know why I decided to go the triple major. I call that the triple major. It's really unusual. Oh, and within it, I bang out a bit of the diatonic scale. So the diatonic is, whole notes. So I'm going whole notes. So I got that in there. But so there's that. So the triple major, Joe Jackson does that in a few of his songs, maybe more than a few. I mean, right away I can think of Don't you feel like trying something new? That triple major. He does it in Steppin' Out, if I can remember. There's that triple major. Sorry, I forgot the lyrics. But so he does it in that song. He does it on his second album with ex-friends, ex-lovers, and enemies. Please don't stop, don't keep me to the ground. All sewn up. In the chorus, he goes, it's in D minor, radio, on the radio. He comes back up to the D major. You're gonna hear on the radio. But the second time through, he comes back up to major. Radio. The triple major. And then he does this other thing. That's really cool. Anyway, Joe Jackson. I got the triple major with the diatonic. Took me a while of fussing with it to find the right way to do that stuff, but I got it in there. And it flows pretty well, I think. And something about the middle 8 in a song, it brings the listener outside of the song for a minute and then brings them back in. And I think I did that because that's within the rest of the song, but then that's outside of the song. It's a separate part, and then you come back in. And I think I'll keep it a whistle solo. I mean, I had this onboard instrument. Maybe it would be a trumpet if I had a trumpet in the band. I don't know. But right now I whistle it. And then I do the chorus twice. And then go back to mellow. And that's the music. Hey, Future Eugene here. Do want to mention this song didn't come together easily. I had other parts and other thoughts, and things didn't flow very easily. It really took a lot of fussing over a couple of weeks of working out the parts until I felt comfortable with the flow. It didn't feel good, and I almost scrapped it. But I kept going and kept developing and fine-tuning, and then it started feeling comfortable between the melody and the chord structure and the rhythms and how many times to do this and to do that. This was a little odd to put together. Okay. The lyrics, I didn't have a clue. I didn't know what to write about. And I'm going to have another song. I had this backlog of music, songs that are finished, except lyrics. I don't have a story. I didn't want another backlog. Oh boy. So I decided just start writing something that sounds good and interesting. And within 30 seconds, I was on to what was on my mind anyway, about being chaotic in my head, having emotional issues and being lost in anxiety and wanting to be here and now. And I, in my life, I do things to try to be present, try meditation, mindfulness, a lot of things. Many people have serious anxiety issues, and anxiety is all somewhere else. It's not here, it's not now, it's the past, it's the future, it's not here. And being here is where it's at. That's where life is. So that's what I wrote about the chaos of anxiety and being present and how cool it is. Do I go over how cool it is? No, not really, but you can make that up for yourself. I think that's it. I think that's the full explanation. I've played it out with the band a couple of times. It sounds good with those guys. Oh man. Well, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching, and I hope you like it. I'll see you again soon.